What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your host with the most, White Boy 7th Street, with a classic Call of Duty commentary, a full game of momentum. I'm not sure what the next 14 minutes are going to behold. Maybe some stories, some shenanigans. I definitely got some tips and tricks with this gun, and I think the playstyle that I'm using is very cool, very fun, and I think you guys are going to want to learn about it. But something that I didn't know until just before recording this video is that red thing that we just passed when I was going through the tunnel. That's the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. And one thing that's kind of weird to think about is this map is called Defender, and that big building right in front of me, there's the big anti-air support kill streak that you get from the care package, which is absolutely trash. Really quick, is anybody shooting any air support down in Advanced Warfare? And is it just me? But I don't notice, one, anything in the air. Two, I don't notice anybody shooting the things that are up there down. And this is the future. We're talking drones everywhere, but no one's shooting them down. Like, I remember when Amazon released that they were going to do that. I think maybe it was a prank, but that drone delivery service, people were like, I'm going to shoot them drones down if they fly over my property, and I'm going to get me some free Amazon socks or whatever. I buy toilet paper from Amazon. I do a lot of things on the internet. I love the internet. I love you guys. Thank you guys for being a part of my life. The internet is freaking cool, and I don't know what my life would be without it. So, anyways. Oh my god, I'm dizzy. I'm lost. I was lost for a second in the map. I was like rubbing it, licking the walls. So I don't notice much air support in Advanced Warfare, because I remember in like Modern Warfare 2, if you had any air support, it would get shot down instantly. The same with Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2. Everybody had a Stinger class. Let me know in the comments down below right now, please. If you're playing Advanced Warfare, do you have a Stinger class on? Or an anti-air support class, because I remember in the old Call of Duties, everybody would have one, but I don't have one. Anyways, so what's crazy about this map taking place in San Francisco is you don't really think about wars taking place in the United States of America. Maybe in like 1816 or the Civil War, but recently, no. And for them to have bunkers along the coast, it's just kind of freaky to think about as a United States citizen. I know a lot of my fans are from either the UK, Canada, and a majority are from America. So it's just kind of weird to think about. I know when I went to Hawaii, there was a lot of bunkers with, like, they had LMGs up there and a whole bunch. It was weird to see, like, I don't know. I just think that we fight on other people's lands when we shouldn't be fighting on most of the wars that we get into, but that's a whole nother commentary. Let me talk about this MP11 and why I like it so much and why I think it's the best SMG. SMG stands for submachine gun or small machine gun, and I never understood this because the LMG stands for light machine gun instead of large machine gun, but if you ask me, those LMGs are not light by any, like, El Chapadero, the M60, any LMG that you think about in Call of Duty is huge and must freaking weigh 69 pounds at least. And that's why you can't run around with them, because they're not light. If they were light, look at this move. Woo! I got a dogfight medal right there. So a dogfight is, I guess, kill somebody in the air with while you're both in the air with your knife. So that was a pretty cool kill. I enjoyed that part of this game. So that's why you can't run around with the LMGs, is because they're not light. They're freaking heavy. It should be a HMG. Anyways, MP11. That's the submachine gun I'm using. One thing I love about this gun, and I got the rapid fire attachment on it as well. I'm using the gun ho perk. I'm using low profile so I don't get showed on the UAVs. And I'm also using the thing that makes your exo boost silent on the map, because I like running around. You're going to notice I flank a lot. I'm trying to play the objective as much as I can. Sometimes I'm running around to go for the flank and picking people off going to the objective. But all those things that I mentioned make this a run and gun class, which I believe the SMGs should be, and that's why I think this is... Oh, look at that. Clutch move with the Riot Shield. The Exo Shield, I should say. I love the Exo Shield as well as my Exo ability when I'm playing the objective to just stay alive a little bit longer. And so anyways, I love running around, I love flanking, and I think that's what SMGs are meant to be. You're going to notice I pick up a BAL, and I'm going to be on a pretty nice kill streak a little bit later, or score streak a little bit later. But look at the accuracy as well. That's really good for an SMG with rapid fire. I can pick two people off at a decent distance, and it works so good close combat and close quarters. But it also works decently at a range. And the other SMGs in the same class as this gun, they're like assault rifles, but like small, compact assault rifles that aren't really usable when you talk about competing with the AK-12, with the BAL, with the IMR. If you watch the gun or my video that said this gun is freaking awesome, which it is freaking awesome. The IMR is really good. But you can't really compete with that when you have like a SMG subclass where they want to be assault rifles, and maybe if they evolve into the next Pokemon, they will become assault rifles, but they're SMG and they still have a lot of SMG characteristics. This one, I find that it's full out SMG quality, and besides that freaking death, I should have got him close combat. And that's what I'm trying to say. Close combat, running gun, use the Exo abilities. I think a big tip for people is don't use the Exo abilities if you don't need to. Like, I pick so many people off that are jumping. I juked that boy out of his fucking Exo suit right there. But if you don't need to jump around and be a target to be skeet shot out of the air, you don't really need to jump. Unless you're using this playstyle, which is a lot of fun. By using the Exo abilities, jumping around, sliding while you can, jumping where you can, flanking is a great way to utilize your Exo double jump. And you have that low profile, so that perk doesn't snitch to the enemy team that it doesn't ping that you're on the UAV and flanking. So I like running around, and Gun Ho is obviously an obvious perk to use if you're running and gunning, because I find like a lot of people now, after the game has came out for a little bit, they were kind of jump happy at first, but now people are taking it a little bit slow and playing exactly like I'm playing here. I'm really close to both my score streaks, or actually all three of my score streaks, so I just want to take it a little bit slow, go back a little bit. That guy was unnecessarily jumping, my teammate right there. Don't be this guy. Don't be this guy just jumping. That's why he died right there. I should have never trusted him. I was like, okay, he's playing the objective. I need a little team help. If he goes to the objective, I'm going to go with him. But this is how I feel that you should play with an assault rifle, or you should. Who am I to tell you how you shouldn't, play and cannot play? But this is how it's most effective, and you can't run around with... the BAL is very powerful, but you can't really run around with the BAL so much and do the things that I was doing with my MP11. So with rapid fire, it makes hip firing very effective if you're close combat. This guy was garbage. I had no idea where he was, and I was like, no, I'm not dying today off my score streak. I don't know what he was doing. Oh, that's what he was doing. He was probably fiddling with my butthole the whole time when I didn't know, try to trick shot my rectum. Anyways, so running around is very fun in Advanced Warfare. It's a very fast-paced game, and the rapid fire just helps you melt people. And look at this. Look at this. Oh my god. It's a Christmas miracle. That triple kill. I could have got the quad feed. Oh, I was so close. And after I got that triple kill, I still didn't get my bombing run. How long is it going to take? And I'm not very good with the bombing runs. I don't know how to use them effectively, but whatever. Just running around, fast-paced action. And this is one of the reasons why I love Momentum so much, is because there's non-stop action, especially if you want to rush the flag and play the objective like I've been playing on a big portion of this. Can I not talk today or something? It's been a while since I commentated like a full gameplay like this, and I'm a little rusty. There's a little rust around the butthole. That's just, I gotta wipe my ass, like, apparently. Anyways, what am I saying? I like running around in this game type, and especially, like I said, flanking. And I'm gonna try to flank this opening route. It doesn't work out too good for me. But I love flanking because everybody is prioritizing the objective, and if you get a nice flank, nothing is more satisfying than coming behind two men unexpecting for you to rip them apart with your MP11. And the rate of fire is so good. It's so good at a distance, too. It's unusually good. Like, I did not expect it with rapid fire for it to shoot so fast, for it to be good at a distance. Another thing that I might recommend you guys put on is, and how did this guy, look at that, that's a miracle. He got the quad feed after he got system hacked. That's a good flank, too. Like, this, I think this class, not only the MP11, but having the same perks that I have on right here would be great for a shotgun to get some cool flanks. And just close combat. Like, after you learn the map for a while, I feel like it's time now that a lot of good Call of Duty players, and you're probably a good Call of Duty player if you're listening, 12 minutes into this commentary. Good Call of Duty players are now learning the maps and how to navigate them well. And that's really where these guns can shine, because they're close combat. They're going to win versus, like, this gun is going to win versus a BAL close combat. This gun, and hipfire for sure. This gun is going to win versus the AK-12s and the IMRs close combat. And if you know how to navigate the map well, and a great thing about navigating the map in Advanced Warfare, if you put on those perks, low profile, that keeps you off the UAV. I got lightweight, I believe, on, and whatever the other perk is to make your exo boost not show up. You can use your exo boost to get across the map really fast, and people will not expect you to be in places, and it confuses them. And if you get a good flank, that's the best offensive weapon sometimes. That's the best perk you can have in Advanced Warfare, is just a nice flank and just to surprise people. And it's very effective, especially on these game types. I'm loving momentum. I played a lot of ground war when I first started Advanced Warfare, but I think I'm really liking momentum as of late. And I think I made a big mistake. There's 20 seconds right here. And I don't know, I was just fiddling and diddling around. I should have knew that the capture point was the main priority. And I kind of just slacked getting to there, and I was a little bit too late. If I would have jumped on the flag, I think I could have used my shield for a bit to keep people off, at least from capturing. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're watching 13 minutes into this video, please leave a like. I would appreciate that greatly. This SMG is pretty sweet. Try it out. Let me know what you think. And let me also know, do you have any anti-air support classes in Advanced Warfare? Alright guys, thank you. Bye-bye.